When you look at these number one seeds overall, Bruce, you say, okay, they got Carolina, Colorado, Washington, Toronto. Which of those four do you think is the most vulnerable in terms of a first-round upset?
Well, for me, it's, and I don't want to say this meaning Washington, but the East there they're so tightly together that, I mean, they could change. If you look at the standings now, if Boston wins tonight, they're only 4 points behind the Islanders with 2 games in hand and 6 points behind the Caps with 3 games in hand. Yeah. So, I mean, it's not like it would be an upset.
8 points separate 1 through 4.
Yeah, all of those teams could be first or fourth still in that division. So, I mean, it wouldn't be an upset whoever won or lost in that division to me.
For you, Rupper? Carolina, Colorado, Washington, Toronto.
Oh, man, that's a tough one. I'd probably have to say Carolina to me. I love what they are. I love what they bring. I just, for some reason, maybe because they haven't really done it yet, that's something to me. I think when we're talking about some of those other teams, but you could say that with Toronto.
True.
But I just think Toronto's going to have a little bit of easier of a run in that first round than the Carolina Hurricanes. But they're
Carolina theoretically against the Predators.
Yeah, and the Predators you could be going against, if it continues the same way, you could be going against one of the hottest teams in the National Hockey League. So that's not always something you want to choose either. So it's a tough one, but I would probably go with Carolina.
Okay, and now how the number 4 seed, the most dangerous options are Nashville, St. Louis, Boston, and Montreal. I feel like you're going to lean Boston.
Well, Boston's always dangerous to me. You know, I mean, but St. Louis, if they ever won the first round and got into that mode again, they'd be pretty darn good. You know, I mean, they know what it's like to win the cup. They know what it's like to get hot at the right time. And so I would never put anything by St. Louis if they make it, which I think they will.
For you, Rupper?
Yeah, I'm going to go St. Louis as well, because not just because of what they did in recent history, but just the way they play. They play a different style, a unique style that is going to be tough for teams to adapt to. And I just think that if they get going, this team could, coming into the season, the big 3 for me, well, I'm going to exclude Tampa.
Sure.
Big 3 were Colorado, Vegas, St. Louis. I don't think St. Louis is with Colorado and Vegas, but now they're starting to play where it's starting to make me think, yeah, that was them.
Right. They were that healthy. Team. Yeah. And, you know, like I've always believed that if you've been out for the whole year, it takes 10, 15 games to get ready. And Tarasenko's just starting to come along. Schwartz is just starting to come along. Parayko's now starting to come along. So, I mean, I think it's like, hey, the band's back together and they're starting to play a little bit better.
And Jordan Binnington, we know about do I look nervous back in the run. And he's got his confidence. His swagger's back. And he said the other day, we're coming. So, I don't know. I mean, when he says something so far in his career, he's going to be pretty good. When he's good, this team's really good.
Trains back.